Hello there, thanks for joining me this Monday. I'm Muhammad Ahmad Hamdan and these are tonight's top stories. Lion Air flight crashes minutes after taking off from Jakarta. Special committee on UEC to submit report to cabinet next year. And PAC postpones proceedings on 1MDB indefinitely. We begin tonight's bulletin with the tragedy of Lion Air flight JT610. Indonesian rescuers retrieved body parts off the northern coast of Jakarta on Monday after the brand new low-cost airline crashed into the sea shortly after takeoff from Jakarta, Indonesia. The nation's search and rescue agency said all aboard the crashed jet were likely killed in the accident after discovering human remains that were no longer intact. The Indian embassy in Jakarta confirmed that the pilot, Bhavya Suneja, an Indian national, died in the crash. Rescue workers are searching for the fuselage after finding debris and aircraft parts floating on the surface of the Java Sea. Search teams are working on the assumption that the plane has sunk and were expected to use equipment to try to detect an underwater locator beacon. An official of Indonesia's Safety Transport Committee said he could not confirm the cause of the crash, which would have to wait until the recovery of the plane's black boxes.
Baik, Rizky nanti.
Now, a recap on the Lion Air crash. Flight JT610 carrying 189 passengers was traveling from Jakarta to the city of Pangkal Pinang on Monday morning. The plane, a new Boeing 737 MAX 8, took off from Soekarno-Hatta International Airport in Tangerang at 6:21 a.m. local time and had been due to land at around 7:30 a.m. The plane, however, disappeared from radar at 6:23 a.m. and lost contact 13 minutes after takeoff. Lion Air's President Edward Sirait said the plane was airworthy and that the pilot had carried out all pre-flight inspections according to procedure.
Pesawat ini terakhir terbang dari Denpasar menuju Cengkareng dalam posisi dirilis untuk terbang. Memang ada laporan mengenai masalah teknis dan masalah teknis ini sudah dikerjakan sesuai dengan prosedur maintenance yang dikeluarkan oleh pabrikan pesawat.
As rescue workers scour the crash site, relatives are gathering at Pangkal Pinang Airport, where the plane had been due to arrive, and the Indonesian National Search and Rescue Agency headquarters in Jakarta.
Harapannya seperti apa untuk?
Ya harapannya mudah-mudahan keburu-buru cepat masih bisa diselamatin ya kan. Mulai kalau dia ke Arab kan masih ada udara, ya mudah-mudahan masih keburu.
Pak, terima kasih
ya,
banyak.
Minta mohon bantu doa semua ya. Terima kasih.
Heartbreaking scenes as family members were told by local officials that there are likely no survivors.
Now, Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad has expressed his sadness over the news on the Lion Air aircraft that crashed in the sea. In a post on his Twitter account, the Prime Minister said he was shocked that the incident occurred and conveyed his condolences to the families of the victims in the latest aviation tragedy. Meanwhile, Wisma Putra has confirmed that no Malaysian was on board the ill-fated Lion Air flight. The Foreign Ministry said this in a statement after the Malaysian embassy in Jakarta had contacted the local authorities to get details of passengers on the aircraft. The ministry added the embassy will keep in contact with the local authorities for the latest development on the incident. Any Malaysian that needs consular help or the information about the air crash can contact the embassy via email, phone call or WhatsApp as shown on the screen. Now back to the local front, a full report by the Special Committee on Recognising the Unified Examination Certificate, UEC, will be presented to the Cabinet next year. Education Minister Dr. Mazli Malik told the Dewan Rakyat today that the matter must be discussed holistically and should not be politicised by any party.
Ini perlu dilakukan kerana kerajaan terdahulu langsung tidak melakukan usaha libat urus seperti ini dan hanya melontarkan isu ini dalam keadaan dipolitikkan. Sama ada mereka pro di satu sudut ataupun mereka bersikap begitu anti di satu sudut yang lain. Jadi tidak ada usaha serius daripada kerajaan terdahulu. Dan kerajaan PH sebagai kerajaan bertanggungjawab akan memulakan usaha yang substantif untuk isu UEC ini.
The minister was replying to a question on the timeline and status of the study done on the UEC. He also said that the matter will be then brought up to the Cabinet for it to decide. The Parliament's Public Accounts Committee PAC today postponed indefinitely its hearing on One Malaysia Development Berhad 1MDB with former Auditor General Tan Sri Amrin Buang as a witness. The decision was announced by its chairman, Datuk Sri Ronald Kiandi, in a statement. Tan Sri Amrin was to have given a statement today in the proceedings on the re-investigation of 1MDB. Datuk Sri Kiandi had been reported as saying that Tan Sri Amrin, named as a witness in the re-investigation of 1MDB, was the Auditor General when the National Audit Department conducted the audit of the National Strategic Investment Company. Tan Sri Amrin had submitted a report to the PAC of the 13th Parliament in March 2016. Pakatan Harapan PH will hold a presidential meeting this Saturday to discuss the possible entry of more former UMNO leaders into the coalition. Speaking to the media at the Parliament lobby today, PKR Women's Wing Chief Zuraida Kamarudin said the coalition's top tier is expected to collectively decide on the entry of former rivals into its component party, Parti Pribumi Bersatu Malaysia PPBM.
I read the news, but I don't know how far it's true. So this subject for deliberation probably in our PH meeting on Saturday. We have a PH presidential meeting.
Last Friday, Jili Member of Parliament Datuk Sri Mustafa Muhammad, who left UMNO on September 18th, submitted his PPBM membership application form during an event in Petaling Jaya. On Saturday, PPBM Supreme Council member Datuk A. Kadir Jasin said that about 40 MPs from UMNO may quit the party and join PPBM after they met with Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad. When asked whether the possible exodus was an attempt to circumvent PKR President Datuk Sri Anwar Ibrahim from succeeding Tun Dr. Mahathir as Prime Minister, Zuraida dismissed such speculations as too far-fetched. Meanwhile, Bersatu Deputy President Datuk Sri Mukhris Tun Dr. Mahathir today asserted that the party's move to take in former UMNO leaders was not done in a hasty manner. When commenting on Datuk A. Kadir Jasin claims, Datuk Sri Mukhris said those who had chosen to join Bersatu must understand Malaysia's new political culture and leave behind ill practices of their old party.
Ya, kita tentunya akan ada saringan. Ya, saya dah sebutkan sebelum ini bahawa keterbukaan Bersatu untuk menerima ahli-ahli baru termasuk dari kalangan ahli parlimen ataupun ADUN masih bersyarat, ya. Kita tidaklah sampai siapa pun boleh masuk, kan. Kita nak tengok orang juga. Yang Muhammad Datuk Seri Mustafa Muhammad contoh sebagai seorang tokoh pemimpin yang memang terkenal, berwibawa, profesional, the teknokrat. Saya sendiri pun pernah berkhidmat di bawah beliau sebagai timbalannya dan saya tahu kerja buatnya.
On October 26, former UMNO Supreme Council member Datuk Sri Mustafa Mohamad, who is also Jeli Member of Parliament, announced his participation in Bersatu. King Salman Abdulaziz Al Saud of Saudi Arabia has invited Prime Minister Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad to the country by extending a personal invitation. The monarch's special envoy, Prince Turki Muhammad Fahd Al Saud, handed the invitation to Tun Dr. Mahathir at a meeting at Perdana Putra in Putrajaya today. Foreign Minister Datuk Saifuddin Abdullah, who was also present, said the invitation is aimed at strengthening the existing good relations between the two countries. Also present was Saudi Arabian Ambassador to Malaysia, Mahmud Hussein Said Khatan. Now, Malaysia may get cheaper drugs in the market very soon. This, as the introduction of biosimilar products is seen as a promising strategy that can benefit the people and country. It also encourages competition in the market, which can then lead to a reduction of about 30 to 40% in the cost of medicines. Deputy Minister Datuk Sri Dr. Wan Azizah Wan Ismail said biosimilars are medical products that are almost identical copies of an original product, which are manufactured by a different company and are usually approved versions of the original product that are manufactured when the original product's patents expire. She also said due to this, biosimilars are particularly important in Malaysia, especially with an estimated 73% of total deaths in the country are due to non-communicable diseases, including cancer.
The statistics published by the National Cancer Registry Department through the Malaysian National Cancer Registry Report of 2007 to 2011, a total number of 103,407 new cancer cases were diagnosed in Malaysia during this period. According to statistics from the Health Facts of 2016, published by the Health Ministry, cancer is the third leading cause of death in government hospitals, contributing to 13.6% of deaths. This is very worrying.
Speaking at the Biosimilar Carnival 2018 in Nilai, Negeri Sembilan today, she added that the government is aware and supportive of efforts made by organizations such as InnoBio in organizing campaigns and awareness programs on life-threatening diseases such as cancer within local communities. The collaboration between InnoBio and Ariogen Pharmed from Iran is also an excellent example of technology transfer strategies and demonstrates that biosimilar initiatives are relevant and accepted globally. A Libyan student has been charged by the Sepang Magistrate Court with the murder of Telekom Malaysia Berhad employee Wan Amirah Wan alias. No plea was recorded after 23-year-old Ahmad Abdullah Ali appeared before Magistrate Yusna Khadijah Mad Yusof today. Ahmed allegedly committed the offence at Shaftesbury Square in Cyberjaya in a hit-and-run accident nearly 2 weeks ago. The charge under Section 302 of the Penal Code provides for a mandatory death sentence upon conviction. Ahmed nodded when the charge was read out to him in English, while the court fixed December 7th for mention. He was later brought to a sessions court to face 2 other charges, one for causing grievous hurt to another foreign student using a knife, as well as committing a drug-related offence. He claimed trial to both charges. December 7th was fixed for mention. And when we return, Malaysian netizens raining hate on first Bangladesh model. The details up next. Welcome back. Now let's take a look at clickbait for what's trending and making rounds in the cyber world today. If you've been up to date with viral stories, you must have heard of the first Bangladeshi model that has been circling the internet. Ramzan Mia made history as the first male British Bangladeshi model to appear at the London Fashion Week LFW back in September. But in every success story, there are always those who try to tear you down. The 25-year-old from Luton, Bedfordshire, has been modelling since he was 17, but only joined a fashion agency about 3 months ago, when his agent encouraged him to audition for LFW. Beginning his modelling career at a young age, Ramzan is now busy filming a feature film, The Rocket Man. On top of that, he will also be in Disney's live-action film, Aladdin. However, his marvellous feat was not the talk of the town, as his Instagram became the victim of several Malaysian netizens attempting to discredit Ramzan of his achievements, simply because he's a Bangladeshi. This didn't discourage Ramzan, who instead thanked everyone who has been supporting him. And now updated as of 7 p.m, here are the top trending topics and searches on the internet today. Now, November 11th has always been a much-awaited day for online shoppers due to the sales on shopping websites. One of them is a popular e-commerce site, Lazada, that offers an array of products with attractive discounts for their customers for one whole day. Farah Nabila Wazir has the details.
This year, the 24-hour online shopping extravaganza, dubbed the Lazada 11/11 Shopping Festival, offers over 100 million products from more than 300 brands. With a total of 9 million Lazada app downloads until today, Lazada received 5 times more brands and sellers than last year. And for the first time, the online shopping platform will be organizing a live broadcast countdown show on November 10th on the eve of the Lazada 11/11 Shopping Festival.
Shopping isn't just a transaction. It's not just you buy and you sell. You also want it to be really engaging, really fun, really exciting. So that's why we have all these games and these giveaways.
Staged at the Axiata Arena, the program will be broadcasted live across Media Prima channels, TV3 and NTV7, as well as Tonton and the Lazada mobile app. The show will feature local celebrities such as Hakim Rusli, Bang Fiz, Sherry Al-Haddad and more.
The arena audience and viewers tuning in on November 10th, 2018 will be able to receive video calls from their favorite artists and stand a chance to win amazing prizes, including 2 Volkswagen 1.2 TSI cars by playing live games on the Lazada app during the show.
When asked about the delivery guarantee on the big day, Andrew said Lazada will ensure the delivery process runs smoothly.
We talk to all our partners to make sure they all have the logistics capability, but actually Malaysia doesn't have enough capacity for one day. So we're working with all these guys to really help them so that they can deliver on time for all our customers on that day.
Among the hot items that are expected to sell out fast on that day are makeup products, food accessories and clothing items. Farah Nabila Wazir for 7 Edition.
Now, some 2 billion ringgit is needed to service and maintain roads nationwide next year. When met after the launch of the 10th Malaysia Road Conference and Exhibition, Works Minister Baru Bian said that he hoped that the allocation will be included in the 2019 budget.
Tiap-tiap tahun kita membinakan infrastruktur. We don't stop, and at the same time we continue to maintain the road. Dan kerana itu kita anggapkan dalam situasi ekonomi pun we expect the maintenance should increase, ya. Dan juga saya sudah mengatakan dulu we have approximately 30% backlog of maintenance, dan itu lagi menambahkan maintenance cost.
Barubian also said road asset management was crucial as the national budget allocation is normally expected to increase in tandem with the increase in road length and axle load of commercial vehicles. The Public Works Department maintains a total of almost 20,000 kilometers of federal roads with a limited maintenance budget. And towards the fourth industrial revolution, Industry 4.0 industrial conglomerate General Electric GE hopes that the government will underline specific incentives to continue stimulating the development of technology and to boost innovation, especially additive milling.
We're talking about additive in the space where you're using new materials like metals and all, not just plastics. Big data, AI, robotics, all these areas I think are ripe for a lot of innovation. And so, the government should be looking at what sort of incentives they can give to promote these areas and attract multinationals with those technologies to come here and see how we can promote these industries.
For GE, large corporations must also drive innovation on a larger scale besides investing in such innovations. Also, the renewable energy sector must be emphasized not only from the consumer point of view, but also in terms of generating renewable energy. And more after the breather. Airstrike kills 3 innocent boys on Gaza border. Don't go away.